Hello gold farmers, welcome to another Going Out Farming video. Today we'll be taking a look at another reputation farming, or another reputation item farming location. And of course you can either sell this item or use it for yourself, which if you don't already have this reputation exalted, I would recommend that you farm it for yourself at first and then you can farm it to sell. The reputation that you can get from these items are here for the Shatari Skyguard, and that is actually where I am at right now, which is the Skidus, and this is actually a very good farming location located in Terracar Forest. Just in general, you've got your moat of water farming location here. You can get the magical crawdad by farming the schools of fish that are right here. You've got your aquarium ore route, which is really good here, and you've got a couple of mobs that walk around the outside of this location that are able to be herbed, and upon herbing them you can get a decent amount of moat of life. You also get a decent amount of herbs as well, but those don't really sell for a whole lot, so that's not necessarily anything important to go over. However, the items that you'll be getting you can turn into it takes 6 of them to turn into the Elixir of Shadow, which this is a bind on pickup, so you can't sell this one. The Shadow Dust is the one that you can sell, and there are other reputation items that you can get that aren't bind on pickup. I believe you have to use the Elixir of Shadows in order to pick those items up. I am trying to find the vendor so I can show you guys what you can actually get for getting exalted with this faction. So you can get, it looks like, 5 mounts. So for mount collectors, this is a really good place to get some mounts. You can collect this Nether Ray Fray, which I have been exalted on this one on, I believe it is one of my Horde characters, and it's just a really good way of making gold in general, especially if you are after those mounts and don't necessarily want to farm it. There will be people that are buying the Shadow Dust. So I'm going to use this elixir here to see exactly how it works, because it has been a very long time since I have used this. So of course you get a 20-minute buff that allows you to see these time lost mobs, which drop the time lost scrolls, and of course these are ones that you can sell. I don't believe they're going to sell for the 2k that TSM is saying they're selling for, but you can definitely try to sell them for a little bit lower of an amount. You also get the Shadow Dust from here as well, so if you are worried about running out of Shadow Dust while you are using the Elixir of Shadows, you don't have to really worry too much about that. So you should never run out of a supply of the elixirs, and it takes 10 of the time lost scrolls to be able to use the little skull things that are located in a lot of the middle of the places these mobs spawn. You got one here. And the other reputation items that you will be farming, I don't believe are 100% drop chance. They are, however, sellable, so you can sell them to other players or put them on the auction house. They are an uncommon rarity, and I believe they sell for quite a bit more than what these other items are selling for. And if I do remember correctly, once you use the item, it spawns a boss, or maybe it's the time loss scrolls that are what spawned the boss, and you can pick up some unique transmog items off of the small bosses. So I only need 2 more of those scrolls. And another good thing to mention about this location is you do get a decent amount of transmog, you get a decent amount of netherweave cloth, which I would definitely use for the netherweave shuffle. And you also can pick up light feathers, which not many people really know about this. The light feather is used in 2 or 3 different crafted transmog items, I believe, for the leather workers, and those transmog items do sell for a decent amount. So even though the light feather isn't selling for a whole lot, it is nice to hold on to, and if you are a leather worker and can craft those transmog items, I would highly recommend it, just because not many people craft those. And I do believe the light feather should go up in price just a little bit, because for it being used for a transmog item and it only selling for not even really a silver is a little depressing in a small sense. So you can call any of these if you want. I'm gonna call it this boss. And these bosses have a chance of dropping these items, which I guess this one isn't selling for a whole lot. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's still not a bad way to farm, because you can get those scrolls still. You can farm for these uncommon items, and then the shadow dust, which all of those are used in collecting the rep for these. The reputation for this faction is very easy to obtain as well. That will be all, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.